autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you were listening live to John Facenda, and he was the narrator for The Autumn Wind is a Raider, and we will be facing the Raiders from Hastings live here in the Red Wing Gymnasium, known as the Larry Sanji Gym, alongside Melissa Wilson, Justin Wilson, producer, and Jenna Peters as your camera person. I'm Greg Peters, and we're going to be bringing you all the action live as the River Falls Wildcats will take on the Hastings Raiders here at 1 o'clock. We've got about 15 minutes to tip off. Melissa, we had an exciting JV game. It's still going on. Tell the fans a little bit about it.
Our JV has played really, really well against this. They're also playing the Hudson Raiders and
Hastings.
So Hastings.
The Autumn Wind is a Raider.
The Raiders. The Hastings Raiders. Thanks, Justin. And so are they in overtime, or do we have 2 minutes left?
No, 2 minutes. A little bit. Just north of 2 minutes.
Okay, but they've played really well, running the offense, passing the ball around. They've done well with rebounds, aggressive out there. It's been a fun game to watch.
I've seen Madeline Vitt make quite a few baskets.
Yes.
So I think she's having a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm. They have played really well as a team today.
Well, speaking of the Wildcat JV team and the Wildcat varsity team, the Wildcats are coming into this contest with a record of 0-2. Mm-hmm. They had quite a bit of time. You have a 36-minute ball game in girls high school basketball, and I would say about 27 of them were pretty darn good. Mm-hmm. And it's just those other 8-9 minutes. But tell us about the girls basketball team came over to your house to eat some pancakes. Talk about that action.
This morning, the varsity team came over and had some pancakes and breakfast and juice and watched Huddle, some film. So those fans out there might not be aware of Huddle. That's a totally different broadcast than what we do on the Benchwarmer broadcast. But most of the high school varsity events are videotaped. And then lots of people in the middle of the night put together highlight videos for the athletes and kind of put together just the film. And these athletes have access to it right away after it's all put out there. So it's a great way for high school athletes just to see how they're doing, to watch themselves on film, and they came to do that as a team.
Does Coach Lumen do all? Does obviously the high school program does that? I would assume.
No,
it's all through Huddle. So the
Huddle.
Booster Club, I think, purchases Huddle for the entire high school athletic program, and then it's a program where you video it. It sends into Huddle. Huddle's
Gotcha.
team of experts breaks it out.
Gotcha.
Sends it over to
I always just thought our coaches
basketball.
put those on. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's a service.
Correct.
Yes.
That we buy.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
So
and
back
most
in the
high
day,
schools have
it was
it.
the old VCR tapes.
Once again, another good thing the Wildcat Athletic Booster Club has done for all 22 sports.
That's right. And a huge supporter of the Wildcat, boosters has been Dick's Fresh Market, and today we celebrate the life of Brian Weiss.
Holy smokes,
his celebration is today, and so we send our love and support to everybody who's mourning that loss right now. Our whole community is.
Brian Weiss was on the girls' youth basketball board with me for easily probably 10 years, and I got to know he and Lisa pretty well over that, and that was a shocker too. It was a shocker that happened, and definitely thoughts and prayers out to the Weiss and Reinhardt families and all those involved. But that was awful. But maybe Brian will be looking down on the Wildcats today because I know his daughters both played girls basketball. He was a big fan of the girls basketball program and all the Wildcat sports. But maybe he's looking down on the girls today, and we'll hopefully that's the case. So I know Justin was going to talk a little bit about. We have a good 12 minutes to go before tip-off. Justin was going to talk a little bit about the holiday gift drive. So, Justin, take that away for me, brother.
Yeah, I don't know a ton about it, but I know Cheyenne had talked about it. But I think the youth leadership group. So there's a group of athletes that have come together from all different sports that I think work with AD David Crail and have created a leadership group. And one of the items they came up with this year is they wanted to be able to do a holiday gift drive because there's a lot of families in need, and I know you've got the giving trees and all of these different things which fill up really, really fast, and we're not able to give as much to all of those in need. So they're putting together this holiday gift drive, and all of the athletic groups are going to be having donation boxes available at their games or their matches. So wrestling, for the wrestling match they have coming up December 2nd, if you go to that, bring a gift. It's going to be for elementary school age kids. Just any gift that you have and are willing to give, they'll take. But so wrestling, there'll be a box there December 2nd. Girls basketball, our home game December 3rd. Bring a gift and drop it in the box.
December 3rd, that's against Hudson, right?
That's the Friday game.
That
Yes.
is, yep.
That'll be a well-attended game. We have to get the word out for that for sure.
Yes, we
Yes.
do. We'll put it on the Benchwarmer Facebook page and get it out there other ways as well. But I think the more that we can donate, the more that it's going to go out to the families in need here within River Falls. But you've got it up there too. It looks like we've got girls hockey December 2nd, boys hockey December 9th, boys basketball December 10th, and then gymnastics will be on December 16th. So hopefully we can raise a bunch of toys and gifts and everything for those families in need.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of
they
boys,
just bring the toy right to the game?
Correct. Yeah, I don't think it needs to be wrapped. I don't think anything like that. You just bring that gift, nothing specific that they're looking for, just anything for elementary school age kids. And
Cool.
just bring it there. I think they'll have a box or an area to drop them off, and then they'll
could you bring
gather 'em all.
mittens and hats too, or is it mainly toys?
I really have no clue.
Okay. We'll
but I'm
find out.
sure if those mittens and hats were there, they'll find somewhere to use them. So.
Yeah. We'll
Those
talk about
are-
this Tuesday too at our broadcast.
Yeah, those are good presents.
Yeah, for
My,
sure.
my dad bought a bunch of Viking stocking caps for for his grandkids in Red Wing yesterday before the game.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Speaking of boys hockey,
Don't know if you need stocking caps in Florida too often, but once in a while you do.
I don't know why you'd
But I
wear a
think they're-
Viking stocking cap.
Well, they're Viking fans.
in the beginning.
But there's a bunch of them coming up to the Vikings, I think, Steeler game in a couple weeks.
Fun.
So it'll be chilly, so they'll be wearing them then.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah. Well, you know what? There was a saying. I was going to ask you about this because you may have heard this because it's a farm saying. My dad grew up on a farm for a little bit in Southwest Minnesota, and he said if a team gets out early, the real saying is a little different. I'll clean it up for the broadcast, but it's the early calf. The early calf gets the runs. I guess would be a nice way to say it. Have you ever heard of that statement?
No, I've heard the early bird gets the worm.
Well, this would be the opposite of that. Really, the meaning of it. The early calf gets the runs. That means that just because somebody gets up early in a game, they might be ready for a takedown.
Oh, I don't know.
I was just asking you
I've
that.
never
If you
heard
that on the farm.
but I grew up on a hog farm, so not a lot of references to dairy.
Not a lot of beef cattle.
Yeah, or beef cattle. No.
I thought there was pork. That would make sense.
Yeah, yep. That's my background.
Is that true that the pig is one of the smartest animals
Yes.
besides humans?
Yes.
Or including humans?
Absolutely. It is true.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Did you ever have little baby pigs running around
Yes,
that
we
you were
did.
pets?
Yeah, well, not that we're pets, but we did on our one farm before we moved, and then when we moved, we only had feeder to finish. So we got them when they're 40 pounds, and we sold them when they were market weight.
Had you ever heard, we started the broadcast out with the John Facenda narrated
Yes.
the wind, what is it? The wind is an autumn raider. Mm-hmm. And so John Facenda was a legendary narrator for NFL films, and a guy named Steve Sable was the one that wrote it all. And
Really?
So John Facenda, I heard it was a little documentary on NFL films and those two, and John Facenda would kind of read the script and say, "Stevie, you gave me a horse I can ride."
Love it.
Hey,
And then he
real quick
would-
update. Just I don't know where this was going, but quick
What's
update.
done?
JV girls just pulled off their first victory.
Yay! Congrats to junior varsity Wildcats. We weren't able to broadcast
girls.
just because of the way this is set up here, but congratulations to
The girls JV game was way over on the, I guess it'd be the north side of the
The right side.
Yeah, the east
that
side of the gym.
That side. Yeah.
East side. This song playing right now is Ella's favorite song to listen to before
Really?
a game.
It
She
is.
loves
Thunder.
Thunderstruck.
Love it.
Loves it. Well, speaking of Thunderstruck, the Hastings Raiders were thunderstruck by Goodhue yesterday to the tune of about 50 points. And Goodhue was pressure from the tip-off to the end of the game, no matter if it was the second or first team, second team, third team. We'll see if River Falls cranks up their defensive intensity a little bit in this game, but Hastings actually have some pretty good players. I think that was a bad matchup for them yesterday. We've seen them in the summertime, in the summer league games. They've got 2 or 3 pretty good players.
Yeah, this 21 down low, she's very good. And I know yesterday she was in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yep. And her name is
Maggie Schlattman.
Maggie Schlattman. And then there's another, Lily Newton is a good player. And they also had a sophomore, number 14, Emma Baker, and she was pretty solid from outside the arc. She hit three threes yesterday, so we'll have to keep an eye on her as well.
Well, and I think Goodhue scored a lot of their points off their press as well, which Hastings just couldn't seem to break effectively yesterday, that trapping press.
Yeah, Lily, if that number 12, she's a left-hander, Lily Newton, and it's Newton. She goes strong to the hole with a left hand, good smooth left-hander, nice shot. She's a good player. And number 21, Maggie Schlattman she'll be playing college ball next year for Valley City.
Okay.
Is it Valley? Yeah. It's in North Dakota.
Okay.
Valley City College.
Okay.
Believe it's Division 2.
Okay.
It possibly could be 3, but I used to know he's not there anymore, but the athletic director at Valley City. It's Valley City State. That's the name of it.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Valley City State. I used to work with him at Bemidji State years ago.
Oh, okay.
And then he left Bemidji and took over he was the AD at Valley City State, and he was there for quite a few years.
Where is he now? Do you know?
He just stepped down a year or two ago, and he's a pastor now.
Oh, cool.
And I honestly didn't even really know he was that religious, but apparently he is.
Well, or he found it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. We've got our captains out there, Kia Strop, Ella Peters, and Olivia Pizzi, talking with the referees for today's game.
The captains for the Raiders, number 12, aforementioned Lily Newton, and number 21, Maggie Schlattman, and the girl in the middle I cannot see because of a long, bushy ponytail.
I can't see either.
We do have Coach Dick's mic working today, thanks to our producer,
team effort.
Justin Wilson.
He's a miracle worker.
No,
that's for
we
sure.
I went over to Kevin Westhouse's U-Bomb, the urban barn on Maple, at about 9:45 this morning, and he gave us a new Black Magic box. Once again, that equipment is all purchased and sponsored by First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott. We sincerely appreciate it. Without this equipment, this would not be possible.
No, and the city of River Falls also with Westy, Kevin Westhouse working for them. They support a lot of this broadcast as well.
If the Godfather wasn't in town, this would not be possible because there is so many different things that happen with the equipment and how to run it, and the guy is an encyclopedia right in his head. All things broadcast. He was over there working on stuff in the morning, just watching football, working on equipment.
He loves it. He loves it. And our community was doing this before the pandemic, but it definitely we were ahead of the game then when everything shut down, and the only way people could watch was through the broadcast. And so we're very grateful for all of that last year, and of course this year as well, those who can't be with us, like folks in Florida and South Dakota and Washington and other places like that.
We have an exciting halftime plan for the folks. We're going to have Wildcat Trivia, and it's going to loom right around the Wisconsin Badger Minnesota Gopher football game, so a little sports trivia.
Fun.
And we're also going to talk live with sophomore guard Kylie Strop She plays basketball for NDSU. She was just recently voted player of the game in a game they played. We'll talk to her about that. And Wildcat fans will remember Kylie Stropp was one of the leaders on the Wildcat girls basketball team that won the conference title in 2019.
That'll be great. And her sister, Kia Stropp, is number
Kia,
10.
a sophomore.
One of our captains on this team, a sophomore. That'll be great to check in with Kylie and see how she's doing.
Hey, Greg, let's pause here for 17 seconds. We're going to run our First National Bank
Please do.
ad.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
All right.
Once again, thanks to First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Jeff Johnson and all the fine folks downtown. Well, we have about a minute and a half before tip-off.
And I don't think we'll have the Star Spangled Banner again today because they did that probably before the first game.
Prior to the JV game.
I don't think they
or
did.
Prior to the championship game was before this.
Well, no, that was the JV.
Yeah.
That was sort of that was the JV.
Oh, that was JV?
The JV championship game.
Well,
and the championship game for the varsity will be at 3.
Correct.
thank you
Correct.
for clarifying that. All right, well, then we probably will have the national anthem.
We'll not.
We'll not, because they'll save it for the championship game.
I don't know.
We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll find out. Looks like they're lining up to be ready for the national anthem. So I'm gonna go with they are gonna do the national anthem. And it looks like we are.
There's a 50-50 chance.
There's Chris.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Larry Sancho Gymnasium for today's tip-off classic consolation matchup between the Hastings Raiders and the River Falls Wildcats. At this time, fans, please stand and remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, that answered your question there, Melissa. That answered your question right there with played the national anthem before the consolation championship.
Guess so. Here we go.
The PA person here at Red Wing is outstanding, and he likes to rotate. So starting for the Hastings Raiders, number 10, Natalie Cathlish. She's a junior point guard. Number 12, there's your left-handed senior, Lily Newton. At forward, a sophomore, number 14, Emma Baker. And the 3 starters so far for the Wildcats, Kia Stropp, Ella Peters, Olivia Pizzi. There's your other senior for the Raiders, number 21, Maggie Schlotman. She's a senior shooting forward, or small forward, power forward. The Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdale, she knocked down a 3 yesterday, Melissa.
She did. She needs to shoot more of those
number
threes.
22, Keegan
Oh,
McVicker.
yeah.
She's a freshman.
Freshman
point
Starting
guard.
a freshman.
And last but certainly not least for the Wildcats, number 22, Jordan Schwanz. Jordan's grandfather played football for the Gophers back on the 1960 championship
did.
national championship team.
He did.
She today on the Gopher Badger rivalry football game. Hopefully Schwanz will be able to pull from that inner Schwanz victory strength.
That's right. Those
from
Schwanz,
the 1960s.
those Schwanches.
Whoa.
Now I'm saying it wrong.
Schwanzes
are big Gopher fans. Monty is at the Gopher Badger game today.
Jason and Cheryl sitting sections apart once again.
Yes, they are.
Peters wins the tip, hits Schwanz. Schwanz kicks it out. It's tipped out of bounds by number 22, Keegan McVicker. That's a fun name to say.
It is.
That sounds like an 80s sitcom Next Door Neighbor. The McVickers are coming over. That's awesome.
She thought about that.
Schwanz on the left side kicks it out to Kia Strop.
All right.
The Raiders playing a stretch zone, 2-3 stretch zone. Wildcats were hot from downtown yesterday. Long rebound, loose ball, grabbed by McVicker. She sets up shop for the Raiders.
She's got some speed.
Inside, down low to Lily Newton. Left-handed, up and no good. But Schwanz is going to get called with the foul. And the senior power forward, Newton, will go to the line for 2 shots. Well, the Wildcats shot the ball extremely well from behind the 3-point line yesterday, Melissa. They were 7 of 16, 15 something. They were right around 50%.
They did. We need that again today, but also we need them to get into the paint and get some shots in
I think
down low as well.
Now they're looking at a little 1-3-1 half-court trap. Ozzie threw a little. Peters inside. Nice pass to Schwanz. Schwanz up and good.
Nice.
Good feed from the pistol into the hacksaw. And the Wildcats are with the early lead 2-1. Hopefully we won't have to bring out that calf comment again.
No.
There's the freshman, Keegan McVicker. Nice left hand off the glass. Coach Sherry McLeod still in the 1-3-1 zone defense. That's going to leave some wide open shots on the extended elbow for the Wildcats and down on the baseline. There's a baseline jumper by Strop, partially blocked by Emma Baker. It'll be Raider ball. McVicker guarded by Peters, now switched, guarded by the microwave, Olivia Pizzi. Newton down low again, up, no good, rebounded in the lane. Number 10, Natalie Cathlish, her shot no good, and Wildcats.
Raider foul, number 14, Baker.
Emma Baker called with the reach-in foul. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline. 3-2 early going. Raiders up, 16 minutes left in the first half. This one just underway. There's a 3-point attempt by the microwave, Olivia Pizzi, and that's nothing but the bottom of the net.
Great shot by Pizzi.
Olivia Pizzi hit 3 threes yesterday. She continued her hot streak from downtown as the Wildcats take a 5-3 lead.
Playing great defense here.
Wildcats very active on D. There's a right-hander.
Great job, Jordan.
By Newton, no good. Schwanz with the rebound. She heads it up, stream to Strop down in the corner. That pass is tipped by Baker and picked off by Schlattman. There's a 3-point attempt by Emma Baker. That's good. And that gives the Raiders a 1-point lead. Pizzi wide open 3, pass it up, passed it over to Strop in the corner. Strop. Ball was tipped again by Keegan McVicker, causing a jump ball. It'll be Raider ball. In for the Raiders, number 4, Abby Doffing. She's a junior guard.
And is it Emma Baker that took a seat? I think.
Correct.
Oh.
All the way to the rack. That's number 21, Maggie Schlattman. She's going to go to the free throw line. She's fouled by the Breeze. Number 10, Kia Strop. Once again, if you're just now joining us, we'll have Kia's older sister, Kylie Strop. She'll be our halftime guest after or right before we do some Wildcat trivia. Kylie playing really well up at North Dakota State University, and she was voted player of the game recently last week. And Schlattman will take her second shot up and no good. Rattles out. Rebound by the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdel. Pizzi for 3 from the left side. Short, no good. Rebounded by Schlattman. She loses the handle. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline. Good little crowd for the Wildcat fans here on Saturday after Black Friday.
Got some extended family, lots of grandparents in the crowd today, which is always fun to see. Siblings as well. Whoa.
Jordan Torres now in the game for the Wildcats. Pizzi stops and pops from about 15. Count that one.
Great little jumper out there by Olivia Pizzi.
Game's all
who gets
tied
back
at
on
7
defense.
apiece.
Emily Van Osdel with the rebound.
Here comes the Wizard of Oz. She slices and dices in the lane, no good. And that'll be off number 4, Abby Doffing. It'll remain Wildcat ball on the baseline. In for the Raiders, number 20, Haley Strain. She's a freshman center. A couple of young squads, some freshmen on the Raiders, and 3 sophomores in for the Wildcats. Van Osdel cross court over to Peters. Peters goes baseline, up with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by Schwanz. Schwanz from downtown, no good. Rebounded by McVicker. Here come the Raiders. The Raiders switch to a man-to-man on that possession.
All tied up at 7 here at Larry Sanju Gymnasium.
Down low to Haley Strain, up, no good. Loose ball secured by Jordan Torres. There comes the Jet, coast to coast. She wheels and deals, throws up a crazy shot. Blocked by Schlattman. Those shot attempts have to stop, that particular one. Left-handed in the lane by Keegan. I'm sorry, that was Lily Newton. Gives the Raiders a 9-point lead, and we're going to dive in and listen to what Coach Stick has to say after he calls his first time out.
And who's my second one? Ella, you guys, okay? Hey, and then Jordan Torres. Jordan Torres, right? If they're still in 1-3-1, you're going here like this. So if the ball's here, who's this? Pizzi? Hey, if the ball's here, then Ella, you're scooting to the block right here. Okay, you're going down here like this. The ball gets reversed, same thing. Hey, who's this? Oh, yeah, Jordan Schwantz. The ball gets over here, then you're going to the opposite block over here, and then you fill out. Jordan Torres, you're just going, where are you? You're right here. You're just going elbow to elbow right there, okay? Hey, you can start low and then come high, though. Start low and then come high. Hey, let's go.
Focus on that extra pass. Okay, we're forgetting that a little bit.
Cats.
Oh, I tell you what, Justin, the mics are working.
It's a lovely day.
Today is a good day.
The broadcast team has kind of mirrored what the Wildcats were doing. We're a little slow out of the gate for the first 2 games, but we're picking it up in game number 3.
We went back to the basics and
we went back
got to our fundamentals.
We went back to the basics. Lily Burke's at the table, getting ready to come in for the Cats.
Oh, good idea, though. Just a little too much on that.
Burke in the game for Pizzi and Kia Strop in for Van Osdel. So your 5 on the court for the Wildcats: Peters, Burke, Schwanz, Torres, and Strop. Wildcats in the man-to-man defense. Lily Nutton is taking it to the left every time. Loose ball rebound by Schlottman. She'll be fouled on the play. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul was on Jordan Schwans. That's her second. Now in for the Raiders, number 30, Rachel Notch. She's a freshman guard. Young team also for Coach Sherry McLeod and the Raiders.
Good boxing out there, girls. Nice job.
Nice rebound by the Jet.
Take it all the way.
Jets.
Get in there. Yeah.
Jordan Torres will take that shot. Clean look at the basket. Nice left hand off the backboard.
Good hustle, Lil.
Wildcats cause a turnover. Now in for the Wildcats, number 2, the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson.
Watch out.
Peters running the point for the Wildcats. Gets it over to Strop. Cheyenne Wilson and Lily Burke switch spots. Over to Burke, inside to Tor. Nice defensive effort by number 20,
Lily.
Haley Strain. Haley Strain picked off the pass.
It's a good look. I like that. Get her to seal backside, try to go over the top.
Yeah, right idea. 10-9 your score, 12 minutes left in the first half. Even ball game in about every category that they have.
Good help there.
Nice move to the lane. Keegan McVicker, the freshman, blows to the rack. She gets a hand on it too. It'll be a kick ball, and it's going to be Hastings' ball. Boy, McVicker has some speed on her.
She's a good ball player, Greg. As a freshman, she looks good out there.
That was an explosive move to the hole. Wildcats still in the man-to-man defense. Inside, Torres is on Lily Newton, and Newton's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That will be Torres' first foul and 4th team foul. The silky, smooth left-hander Lily Newton to the line for 2 shots. She knocks down the first one. Hastings up by 4, 13-9.
Ella Peters is going to take a break for the Wildcats.
Schwann's back in for the Wildcats.
Job, Jordan.
Rebounded by Torres. Kia Strop loses the handle on it. It's picked up by Rachel Notch, and here come the Raiders. All the way to the hole once again by number 22, the freshman Keegan McVicker. And boy, she comes onto the scene. I didn't see hardly any of her yesterday.
No, I don't remember that either.
Schwann's inside to Torres. Torres up with
Nice.
the left. Up
Nice
and in.
move.
Nice move by Jordan Torres, the Jet, with 4 points for the Wildcats here in the first half.
All right.
Left-handed shot attempt, kind of a wild shot attempt. But Newton draws the foul, and she'll go to the line once again for 2 shots. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Wildcats. That foul on number 20, Jordan Torres, that's her second. Olivia Pizzi back in the game, and Cheyenne Wilson will take a break. Newton for her second attempt, up and good. Raiders up by 6, just under 11 minutes left in the first half. Exciting ball game, Melissa.
Yes, it is. It's a good matchup.
Nice pass
kick out.
from
Get in there.
Pizzi to
Good
Schwanz,
rebound.
rebounded by Burke. Nice rebound in traffic. Burke's pass picked off once again by Haley Strain. She has two steals on the down low entry pass. Newton's three-pointer no good, rebounded by Pizzi. Burke spins back right,
Nice.
hits Schwanz for the 18-footer. No good, rebounded off of Strain's hand. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline. Back in for the Raiders, number 21, Maggie Schlattman, and number 22, Keegan McVicker. McVicker's rest on the bench was a short one. There's Lily Burke.
Nice move there, Lily.
Left
nice
hand
job,
up
kid.
and good.
Great left hand.
Well, the Wildcats have been using the left hand extensively, and it's worked well.
All right, we need a defensive stop here.
McVicker's all the way to the rack.
There we go. Be strong.
No good. Rebounded by Schwanz. McVickers is going to get called with the reach in. And she helps Schwanz up from the hardwood. 17-13 your score. Wildcats down by 4. Just under 10 minutes left in the first half. Number 13, Lindsey Wagner, a sophomore, comes in for Hastings. And Coach Sherry McLeod will call a timeout, and we'll dive in and see what Coach Dick has to say.
We're in 12 right now, right? I don't care what we're doing, though, right? They should not be dribbling down the middle of the floor and get wide open layup opportunities. Hey, offensively, when we get good actions, we get full reversals, we've got some good looks, right? Hey, we can't settle right now, though. We got to get to the basket. We got to try and get to the free throw line a little bit, right? We're making it too easy for them to play defense on us. Hey, pistol up every time. Let's start with pistol up every time. Who's ever right now, it's you, right? You're setting that ball screen. Get there and set it. Don't let them push us out here, right? Come off that dribble handoff hard, turn the corner on that ball screen hard, and get to the basket. Let's go.
What's pistol up?
I don't know. I was going to ask you, Greg. Justin?
Ball screen up top.
Oh, Justin knows.
I'm just thinking.
He's guessing.
Yeah.
That's what
on
it
the
is.
court for the Wildcats.
Let's see what we got here.
Pizzy, Burke, Schwanz, and Torres.
Good decision.
There's a wide open Lily Burke for 3 from the right side.
Oh,
just
good
short.
shot, though. Good rebound.
Board.
They're going to call a foul on Schwanz. I didn't see that one. That'll be Schwanz's 3rd foul.
She bumped her out of bounds a little bit there.
That's the sixth team foul for the Wildcats.
The Raiders have
speaking
two.
Speaking of the pistol, Ella Peters back in. That was just good hard battle for the ball, but Schwanz picks up her 3rd foul. Schlattman's shot no good. 2nd attempt no good. Ball kicked out of bounds off of Schlattman's hand. It'll be Wildcat ball. Back in for the Raiders, number 12, Lily Newton, and I believe number 20, Haley Strain. I'm sorry, that was number 14, Emma Baker, back in for the Raiders. Peters running the point over to Pizzy. Nice open shot for Kia Strop in the baseline. That's a good-looking shot. No good. Just a little long off the back iron. Strop with the steal. Ripped away by Newton. She falls down, and the loose ball is picked up by Peters. Pizzy wide open from the left side. No good. Long rebound by McVicker. Pick
Good
6,
job,
picks off
Lil.
another one.
Great steal by Lily Burke.
Lily Burke over to Strop on the
She
right
can
side.
jump.
Yes, she can. Lily Burke for 3. That's going to be just off the left side. Rebounded by Newton. The speedster, Keegan McVicker, setting up shop for the Raiders. There's a long rebound secured by the microwave, Olivia Pizzy.
Nice
Inside
pass.
to Schwanz. There's Schwanz. to Torres. Torres goes up with her left hand, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. The Jet's been active down low.
She has.
No, they're finding her, right? Lily
Good
got a
look.
pass and went nice quick touch right into her.
I feel like their passes down low have been quicker today.
Go
17-13 your score. 8:07 left in the first half. The Jet, Jordan Torres, at the line for her 2nd free throw. No good. Rebounded by Peters, battling down low. Nice pass to Kia Strop. And Strop lays it up and in. Wildcats within 2. Great hustle play by the pistol. Nice cut by the Breeze. Kia Strop.
Good defense by Torres.
Peters picks up the loose ball. She heads downstream. Kia Strop on the baseline looking for Torres. And
Way to go get it, Jordan. Way to go get it.
That's got to be a foul on Schlottman, and it is. She went around the back trying to create a jump ball, but you can't do that, Justin.
No, you cannot. But credit Jordan for getting in there, getting good position, and ripping that ball through.
Mm-hmm. Our Wildcat fans are into the game today, Greg.
Yes,
This is a fun way to spend a Saturday.
Back in for the Raiders, number 13, Lindsey Wagner. Wasn't she the Bionic Woman?
I have no idea.
Lindsey Wagner? There's Peters to Burt. Burt for three. Boy, she hits the soft spot like a pitching wedge on a green. It backs up, spins right in the bucket. And the Wildcats take an 18-17 lead. Schlottman from the right side for three. No good.
Good try, Lily. Way to go get it,
Rebounded
Jordan.
by Torres. Kicked out to Strop. Here come the Wildcats. Pizzi running down the middle.
Good idea, though.
That subject was talked about numerous times last night at juniors on a fast break. Get out wide. Get wide so the ball handler can find you a little easier.
This defense is working for us.
Peters and Schlottman going at it. Stolen by Torres. Hit out of bounds by number 14, Emma Baker. And it'll remain Wildcat ball. Wildcats getting good double team pressure on the block. 6:42 left in the first half. Back in the game for the Wildcats, Emily Van Osdel. But Coach Sherry McLeod and the Raiders will take a timeout and talk about it a little bit.
Are we out of 12 then? Are we full? Sit down. Full, sit down. So are we out of 12 then? So we're.
Unless you want someone else that hasn't practiced at the bottom.
Well, those two have practiced it. You practiced the bottom in 12, haven't you? Yeah.
Not in.
Oh, that's the issue. Hey, let's go back to 5 right now. Hey, let's go back to 5. Hey, what have they been in defensively out there, though? Hey, every time they've come out of timeout, they've done something different, right? So if they're in 1-3-1, we're back to 40. Remember, 40 this is Ella. You're going, let's see. Hey, Kia, you're here. Lily, you're up. Olivia, you're up. Emily, you're here. And then, Ella, you're this person, right? You're only going back and forth. And the ball's on this side, right? Kia, this is time you're flashing that block. Hey, but we got to make this pass, and then we got to look inside to that person, right? So he's not there. Ball gets reversed to Emily. The ball gets here. Then you're sliding across. We have to look to that person in the block right now, right? Ella, you're basically just taking attention from everybody at you right here. So they're thinking you're getting the ball. When this person should be whoever that defender is, right? You're going to slide in front, and you should be open right away. But we got to look to get the ball in there.
When you're looking inside, if their defender is anywhere in front of them, they're not open.
Yeah.
Okay, don't try and lob it over.
Hey, let's go.
Cats on 3, 1, 2, 3, Cats! Let's go, guys.
1, 2, 3 Cats. Assistant Coach Carly Melstrom chimes in at the end of that timeout.
She has been quite a bit today.
Carly Melstrom's brother, Chad, knocked down one of the biggest bucks I've seen in quite some time.
Really? Where?
Down by Ellsworth, I believe.
Okay. Pierce County.
He got it bow hunting. It was a monster.
That's great.
Just like Coach Stick predicted, the Raiders go back into the 1-3-1 trapping defense.
Nice.
Cross-court pass to
That's how you
Pizzi.
do it.
Pizzi from the top of the key.
Good idea.
Just in and out. That ball's going to be out of bounds on Haley Strain. It'll be Wildcat ball. And Kia Strop will take it out on the baseline. Back in for the Raiders, number 12, the silky smooth left-hander, Lily Newton. The Wizard of Oz, guarded down on the baseline by Emma Baker. Pizzi from the baseline, no good, rebounded by Peters. Peters back out to Burke, over to Strop. And the Breeze sets up shop.
Nice.
Burke from 3, just off, rebounded once again by Peters. Her putback no good. Here comes Newton.
Ella's had some offensive boards down there. She's been in good position.
Down low, number 20. That's Haley Strain.
Job, Olivia.
Defended well by Pizzi and rebounded by Pizzi. Van Osdel picked up her dribble a tad quick there, Melissa.
She did. She needs to keep that longer.
There's a reach-in foul on Newton.
It's their 5th.
That's just the first foul on Lily Newton. 5th team foul. Peters on the elbow. Pizzy's pass deflected, but
Here we go.
Peters in the lane. She's gonna, Emma Baker for Hastings is going to be called with the reach-in foul. Team fouls all knotted up at 6 apiece. Back in for the Raiders, number 30, Rachel Notch, freshman guard. She'll guard Lily Burke. Van Osdol double teamed in the corner. You got to dribble out of that, break out of that trap. Melissa, you got to step through that trap.
You do.
Step through it.
Or pass it right away to somebody else.
Back in for the Raiders, number 10, Natalie Kafflish, junior guard. Wildcats get the jump ball back. Strop out deep to Lily Burke. Lily Burke hits a wide open strop on the left side, no good. The three-point shot not dropping quite as much as it was yesterday. Here come the Raiders. Inside to Newton, double
Good
teamed
defense
by
on
Burke.
Emily. Good D.
Stolen by Peters, but picked up again by Strain. Good hustle by Lily Burke and Newton. Off Burke's hand, it'll be Raider ball on the baseline. 4:45 left in the first half. Wildcats up by 1. Good ball game.
It is.
Here in the Larry Sanju Gymnasium. There's a three. Oh, that's a long 2-point attempt by Natalie Kafflish, rebounded by Strop. She fires a pass, but it's tipped by Rachel Notch, and the Raiders take the ball back. There's a 3-point attempt by McVicker. No good.
Good box out, Lily Burke.
Nice box out by Lily Burke. And Lily Newton will be called with over the back, and Burke will go to the line for 1-1. Wildcats now in the bonus.
.426 left in this first
We're going to
half.
call that the pregame preach. Pancakes and pregame preach. From Justin Wilson.
I don't know.
Had some pancakes and then talked a little bit about boxing out. Just the basics.
The fundamentals, right?
Lily Burke's first attempt up and good. Back in for the Raiders, number 21, Maggie Schlottman. Schlottman's a good player, and so far so good. The Wildcats have played her pretty well on defense.
Second one's good for Lily Burke.
Pick 6 hits both of her free throws, and she is awarded with some time on the bench.
She gets a breather.
Back in for the Wildcats, the Jet, Jordan Torres. She's going to battle Schlottman down low.
Back in our
Peters on
man-to-man
McVickers.
defense here. Good job, Emily.
She's going to
Good
go back to the
defense,
left.
Em.
The Wizard of Oz and Torres battling down low against Newton. Wildcats come away with the ball. Wildcats up by 3.
Nice pass. Yes!
Nice pass from the Wizard of Oz into the pistol. Ella Peters lays it up and in. That puts the Wildcats up by 5.
Greg, that was pretty.
Nice nice pass by Emily. There's McVickers again, all the way to the rack. That girl has been unguardable so far in the first half. Wildcats up by 3. 3:33 left in the first half. Strop into the left. She looked to pass. Strop gets called with a 3-second call.
Wow. You don't see that all that often when they're battling for the ball.
No.
McVicker is going to take a break.
Picked that one out of thin air. In for the Wildcats, Strop, Pizzy, Peters, Van Osdol, and Torres. Wildcats get the ball on a turnover. The Raiders back in a man-to-man defense. Nope. Take that back. The referees are going to get Maggie Schlattman with the reach in, and Jordan Torres will go to the line for 1-1. 18 fouls on the Raiders. That's the second personal foul by Schlattman. Wildcats were quite a bit better from the line yesterday. I believe they shot 4 of 6.
They were better.
That free throw up and no good for Torres. Here comes Newton. There's a three-point attempt by Schlattman. She tickles the twine. And the Raiders are up by 1, 2:40 left in the first half.
Actually, we're all knotted up, 22-22.
Yep. 22 apiece.
Nice screen there by Kia.
Little 17-footer from Pizzi, no good. Rebounded by Strop. Wildcats have been very active on the offensive boards, Melissa. Jordan Torres
Great take.
slices and dices her way into the lane. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul on Lily Newton, that'll be her third. And Newton will take a seat for the remainder of the first half, I believe. Torres' free throw up and no good. Back in for the Raiders, number 14, Emma Baker, and number 20, Haley Strain. Strain's played some good defense down on the block, Melissa.
She has. There we go. There we go, kid.
Torres' second free
All
throw
right.
up and good.
Who you got?
That gives the Wildcats a 1-point lead, just over 2 minutes left in the first half. Schlattman guarded by Peters. Left hand, no good, rebounded by Strop.
Strop pushes it up the court.
Strop to Peters. Peters on the right side, no good. Rebounded by Natalie Kaflish. And Torres will get called with the reach-in foul.
That's her
Hastings
third.
will be at the line for 1-1.
I think
Both
they're-
teams in the bonus.
And both Jordans have 3 fouls now.
The next Hastings foul, River Falls, will be in the double bonus. Natalie Kaflish's first attempt up and good. Score tied at 23. Lily Burke, pick 6 back in the ballgame for the Wildcats. In for the Wildcats, Strop, Van Osdel, Burke, Peters, and Pizzi. Second attempt, no good, rebounded by Peters. Raiders still in that 1-3-1 trapping zone.
Nice job.
Pizzi, baseline 3, just off, rebounded by Strain.
Good drive in and kick out.
Yep, good drive and dish by Strop.
Good pressure. Good job, Ella.
Great hustle by the pistol. Went for the steal, kicked it out.
That's fantastic right there.
That's some good basketball.
Number 12 laid on the floor. Elle's
Good
going to
job,
go
Ella.
take a break. Score knotted up at 23 apiece. 1:19 left in the first half.
All right. Good defense. Helper.
Inside to Strain. Strain's shot, no good. That'll be out on
The Raiders.
Well, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
I
will.
thought that
All
was
right.
out on Lily, but we'll take
Play
it.
some
Wildcat
smart
ball.
basketball here. Good passes.
Jenna has a friend from Owatonna that looks identical to this guy, this referee right here,
Really?
Breck Larson. Lily Burke for 3. Just
Go get
off
it.
the
Good
front.
job, Em.
Nice hustle rebound by Van Osdel. She'll get called with the travel. Abby Doffing didn't really trip her on purpose. Van Osdel just sort of tripped over her body.
She couldn't move. Her legs were stuck.
McVickers
Good
wheeling
help there.
and dealing
Nice
in the lane.
defense, Wildcats. Good help there, Kia. Nice job.
Jump ball called. It'll be Raider basketball.
All right, keep playing
Oh, I'm
tough
sorry.
defense here. Oh, it's our ball. All
Yeah,
right.
it is Hastings' ball.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I believed Kia standing there waiting for
Yeah.
it. All right, tough defense here, girls.
Lily Burke and Cheyenne Wilson giving up a few inches with their opposing player. There's a rebound by Strain. How did that one go in?
I don't know.
Strain threw one up after the foul was committed. She'll get the hoop and the hack. Raiders up by 2, 36 seconds left in the first half.
Correction on the foul. River Falls foul was on number 21, Van Osdale, not 20.
All right, let's
Emily
go down
Van
here.
Osdale called with the foul.
Last shot here, girls. Smart basketball.
Strain hits the free throw, puts the Raiders up by 3. Strop kicks it back out to Burke. Burke for 3. Little
Go get
long,
that.
strong off the back iron. Kicked ball. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Lily Burke. And Maggie Schlattman will go to the line for 1-and-1. Both teams with 9 team fouls. 22 seconds left in the first half.
Good box, Em. Nice job.
Schlattman's free throw off the back iron, rebounded by Strop. The Breeze gets the ball picked by Emma Baker. Here come the Raiders. Nice.
Go.
Lily
5
Burke pick
seconds,
6
Will.
off the backboard, kicks it out to Pizzy. Pizzy gets her pocket picked by Keegan McVicker. The horn goes off. There's your halftime score. Hastings Raiders 26, River Falls 23. Should be a good second half. I'm going to put the commercial on real quick, Justin, if you wouldn't mind.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
All right, Greg's making a call here.
Hey, I have Kylie Strop on the phone. Kylie was, just for those, there's her picture. She's popped up. That's her North Dakota State Bison headshot from the website. Kylie, are you watching the broadcast, or are you just talking to me on the phone?
I am watching it right now.
What do you think so far? Right out, what's your 2 cents from the coach's corner? What do the Wildcats need to do in the second half to come away with a victory?
I would say just move the ball a little bit more and taking better shots, probably.
Okay. Well, for those watching that don't know who Kylie Strop is, she is the older sister of Kia Strop, and she led the Wildcats to a conference championship and I believe a 20-3 record overall in 2019. She's now up at North Dakota State and doing well for the Bison. What do you like about college, Kylie, and specifically, obviously, North Dakota State University?
It's a lot different than high school. Obviously, we work out probably like 4 to 5 hours a day. I would say the biggest thing that I like is just like my teammates. We're all like really close, obviously like together a lot, and just like going into practice with like people that I enjoy makes it a lot more fun to be there. So.
What is the biggest difference between high school basketball and college basketball?
Just you learn like how much you actually don't know at all, I guess. So I mean, like in high school, I don't even think I ran like one single play, and in college, we probably have like 50 or 60 plays, and then just that. There's just like so much more to know. Like you think that you're a good player, but there's like just so much you can always like be better at and be improving on. So that's what I would say the biggest thing is probably.
The game. There's a lot more going on between the years in college than high school, correct?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. What advice do you have for your sister and the rest of her teammates?
keep working hard and work as a team, and just know that I'm supporting her and everybody on the team as well.
Sometimes that getting a for as a big sister role, and player gets down on herself or gets frustrated, and sometimes a big sister or a former player, a little text or a little phone call can go a long way.
For sure, yes.
They So I know, was it last week? What team did you guys play? I know I saw on social media that you were the player of the game. Tell me about who you played and a little bit about that game.
We played Dickinson State, and that game we actually started off really bad. We were down the first quarter, I believe, like 16 to 18, I think, and then we just got a different lineup in, different players, and we just started kind of clicking a little bit more, and ended up just absolutely killing them after a couple more quarters, I guess. But
yeah, do you have any you like the girls that you're playing with, and your team get along pretty well?
Yeah, most of the girls on my team get along pretty well. We're all decently close with each other, so yeah.
I ate some dinner with your dad last night, and he was talking a little bit about the Wisconsin Badger and Minnesota Gopher football game. He's fired up to watch that after the game today.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kylie, we really appreciate you calling in and spending a few minutes with you. The best of luck to you, not only the rest of this season, but the rest of your career as well. And we thoroughly enjoy watching you play.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
All right, hey, go Bison and go Wildcats. All right.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
All right. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was former Wildcat Kylie Stropp. She's now a point guard at North Dakota State University, doing very well here in the early going in the 2021-2022 season. And before we're going to do, let's do the Wildcat trivia, and then we'll talk some stats, halftime stats. So today's Wildcat trivia once again is brought to you by River Ridge Builders, and you can text your correct answer, or you can text the incorrect answer if you want to 715-307-2360. Once again, 715-307-2360, and you will win a $20 gift card to Kilcarney Hills, courtesy of River Ridge Builders and owner Jeff Pizzi. Here's your question. The Gopher-Badger football rivalry, what was discussed with Todd Stropp last night at dinner, that rivalry dates all the way back to 1890. The Gophers won on that day by a final of 63-0.
Wow.
But over the next 130 years and 130 games, how many wins separate this rivalry? So there's your trivia question. How many wins separate the long-standing Gopher-Badger football game dating all the way back to 1890? And I'll give you a multiple choice if you want. A2, B5, C11, and D12. There has been 8 ties in this rivalry.
Wow.
But how many wins separate these two? Once again, text your answer to 715-307-2360.
Text your answer and your name.
Yes, we'll need the name too.
Mm-hmm. And they're playing
and
for the
right out of the
today.
gate, Jeff Mikla is your correct answer. It was the first one. 2 wins separate the Gophers and Badgers. Wisconsin 62 all-time wins. The Gophers at 60, and there has been 8 ties. Congratulations to Jeff Mikla.
Well done,
Jeff just
Jeff.
celebrated a birthday a few days ago.
35.
Happy birthday,
Jeff,
Mr.
thanks
Mikla.
for tuning in, and you're $20 richer, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
He can check out the Kilcarney Hills has some a new simulator where you can go play like Augusta, and
that's cool.
I think they're coming in.
Yeah.
So
well, that's fun to do
good
in the
work,
winter.
Good work, Jeff Mikla texting in the correct answer. the Badgers hold a 2-win lead on the overall Gopher-Badger-Wisconsin football rivalry. That game starts at 3 o'clock.
Central Standard Time.
Right after this game
Yes,
is done.
it does. I'm excited to tune in, see who brings home the axe today. Monty went to the game.
He did.
He did. Yeah.
Maddie got invited, had a free ticket,
Yeah.
chose to come watch her sister play
Really?
basketball.
Monty did not choose to come watch his sister play basketball.
But he played football. Maddie did not play.
Wow.
I think Maddie's more into the
experience?
pregame
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
If I know her at all.
It will be a good experience today, though. It'd be fun.
We have about 2 minutes left in the first half. Melissa, you and Justin talk about the stats for a little bit while I take a sip of water.
Yeah, absolutely. So our Cats are 3 for 7 from the free throw line. We've got Lily Burke with 2 and Jordan Torres with 1. Jordan Torres went to the line 5 times, so she's definitely been active inside the paint today. We are shooting 2 for 13 from three-point land and 6 for 17 for 2-point shots. And our leading scorer right now is Lily Burke with 7 points. And behind her is Jordan Torres with 5, and then Olivia Pizzi with 5. And so, if there's one thing in the second half I'd like us to focus on a little bit more is just we have 10 turnovers right now. So let's not have that in the double digits in the second half for sure.
I would agree with that. Who's winning the battle of the boards for us?
The battle in the rebound area is Ella Peters with 6, and behind her with 4 is Olivia Pizzi. So it is our juniors on the court right now that are definitely getting the boards.
And Wildcats in a little bit of foul trouble, as are the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Torres and Schwanz have 3 fouls apiece, and Lily Newton also has 3 fouls for the Raiders. Second half just about underway. Emily Van Osdale coming out late from the
from the locker room.
From the locker room.
She looks all right. Maybe she got locked in there. She couldn't get out.
Once again, thanks to Kylie Strop for taking the time out to do a little interview at halftime.
That's pretty special for a college basketball player to take some time on a Saturday to chat with us. That's really nice.
Lori Moran made the trip down, watching the ball game. Mm-hmm. We're just giving you a shout out.
It's 25% off today at Lori's place. If you need any Aveda, 25% off. Not the gift sets though, Greg. Only the other stuff. So
I didn't know if you're just throwing a deal out there.
No, it's true.
That's true.
I pay attention when Aveda's on sale.
I get my hair cut at Lori's salon.
Nice.
Wendy's been cutting my hair for quite a few years.
Yeah.
She's tough to. Her schedule's so booked up.
The good ones are, Greg. The good ones are. Tough.
Here we go. Second half.
Here.
In
nice
for the
screen.
Wildcats, Pizzi, Van Osdale, Strop, Peters, and the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. Ava Peters looking on here from the stands. She needs some money for the concession stand. Schwanz's 3 is partially blocked by the Raiders. It'll go out of bounds. That should be Wildcat ball.
It's Hastings ball.
That shot was tipped.
We did not. Greg had a good angle on that. I did not see the tip.
That was right in front of me. There's a Newton for 3. The left-handed silky smooth
good box out by him.
Rebounded by Van Osdale out to Strop. Schwann stays wide like you're supposed to. Strop all the way in. That'll be off Schlottman. It'll stay here at Wildcat ball.
Set up the
Once
offense.
again on that fast break, they're just a little too tight. Ella's about 2 feet away from Kia. They got to spread out a little bit, girls. Peters around the corner. Can't handle the pass. McVickers bringing it up the court. She's going to get called with a travel, I believe.
No, foul on Van Osdale, it looks like.
The foul is called. Melissa Wilson is correct, as usual. And Emily Van Osdale will get called with the foul on the floor. That should be correct.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma Baker will take it out underneath the basket for the Raiders. 26-23, your score. Raiders up by 3, 17:08.
Good job,
Left in
Em.
the second half. It'll stay here, Raider ball.
Emily fought through that to get her hand on the ball there. 1 minute into the second half.
Wildcats in their patented man-to-man defense.
Mm-hmm.
Van Osdale And Newton working, battling down low. That pass picked off by Strop. Peters calling for the ball on the block. She swings over to the left side, looking to get a three-point attempt. They're going to get Emily Van Osdol with a travel. And the Raiders will head the other way. Wildcats have to keep an eye on Schlotman out there on the left side. She can be deadly from downtown.
Good defense there. Good help by Jordan Schwantz.
They're going to call a hold, off the ball hold on Emily Van Osdol. That's her third foul.
2 quick ones here in the first minute and a half.
And Lily Burke's going to come in.
5.
Wildcat fans yelling 5 seconds. McVickers gets the rebound and the putback. And the Raiders are up by 5, 16-15 left in the game. Kia doing a good job ball handling today. Nice pass to Van Osdol, out to Peters. Peters guarded by McVickers. Inside to Schwans. Nice move by Schwans in the
Great
lane, no
move.
good. Battling down low. Schwans playing hard down low. The ball's off her, out of bounds. Melissa, I like that. I like the dump down to Schwans on the block. I think Jordan can do some damage down low if they give her some
If
more
they can get it to
opportunities
her.
down there.
Go up strong. Take it up a little quicker.
She's a strong kid. McVickers with the ball. Wildcat fans want a travel call on McVickers. They won't get it, but what they will get is a foul called on Kia Strop. Wildcats with 3 team fouls right out of the gate in the second half.
Yeah.
Nice backdoor cut by McVickers. Nice entry pass. McVickers with 4 points here in the second half. And the Raiders take a 7-point lead with about 15 and a half minutes to go. Wildcats are going to have to make a move right here. Inside to Schwans. I like it.
There we go.
And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get some fouls, and Schwans will go to the line for 2 shots. Jordan's a very good free throw shooter. I like that formula here in the second half, Melissa.
I do too. Nice.
Smooth free throw from the Hacksaw. Her first shot up and in. Brings the Wildcats within 6. Maggie Schlotman will take a rest for the Raiders, and in comes number 20, Haley Strain. The Hacksaw's second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Newton. McVickers throws it
there
in.
We go.
Tries to find Newton. Picked off by Kia
We got a
Strop.
3-on-2.
Ella runs down the middle of the court again.
She is supposed to run down the middle of the court, Greg. They got a rim runner and 2 outside.
Good job. Way to fight through that, Ella. So don't dribble into the double team.
Inside
Nice.
into Schwans again.
Jeez.
She's going to be fouled by McVickers. Hit her on the back of the head. Wildcats will. Yep, the foul was called on Keegan McVicker. And Kia Strop will take it.
That's her third foul as well for McVicker. Got a few people with 3 right now. 15 minutes left to go in this game.
McVicker will take a break. In for her is number 14, Emma Baker. Strop throws it into Peters. Peters at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Schwans, and here come the Wildcats. Schwans all the way to the rack.
Nice
Great
left take,
hand.
Jordan Schwantz.
The Hacksaw, Jordan Schwans, all the way to the rack.
That was a beautiful
and the
screen.
Wildcats
came
get
off that
within
screen
4.
tight. That's important.
Spinner
There you
in
go.
the
Get
lane
that.
from Newton, no good. Rebounded by Strop, and there's a scrum on the floor. It'll be jump ball. That'll stay here, Hastings ball.
Hastings possession.
Emma Baker will take it out underneath the basket for the Raiders. as Coach Sherry McLeod looks on.
We need some
Gives
good
some encouragement to her Raiders.
good defense here. Olivia fought through that screen.
Peters guarding Newton down low.
Go get that.
The rebound and putback by number 14 sophomore Emma Baker. Raiders back up by 6, 14-12 left in the second half. Burke spins and deals, hits Peters. She takes a wide open 17-footer off the back iron, no good. But she gets the loose ball back. And the breeze, Kia Strop, hits Peters in the lane. Peters is going to get called with 3 seconds here in just a second. But
she didn't.
Kia, nice move to the lane. No good. Rebounded by Strain. And she hands it off to Emma Baker, who sets it up for the Raiders. Peters and Newton battling down low on the block. Newton better be careful. She's going to get called with a push-off here in a second.
Good, great defense, Jordan.
Nice help side
great defense. Good job, Schwantz. Get that.
Good team defense by Schwann. She got popped in the nose with an elbow. The Hacksaw can give that back in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the game for the Wildcats, number 2, the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson. Number 20, the Jet, Jordan Torres. So in for the Wildcats, Burke, Van Osdel, Peters, Wilson, and Torres.
Take her.
Lily Burke passes up the 3, kicks it over to Van Osdel. Peters back to Burke. Burke from the top of the key, just in and out. Rebounded by Strain, stolen by Torres. Torres looked like she got hacked on the arm, but not called. It'll be.
There's a lot of no calls here.
Mm-hmm.
I think number 2 just got away with pushing in the back. They're letting him play.
Raiders up by 6, 12:39 left in the second half. Wilson from about 16, no good. Rebounded by Schlottman.
Good job, Jordan. Way to
Stolen
fight.
by Torres. She is mugged in the lane by Schlottman and Baker. We'll see who they call the foul on. Foul is called on Schlottman. I think that's her 4th. Back in for the Raiders, number 30,
It is her
Rachel
4th.
Notch. And number 12, Lily Newton. Also in for the Raiders, number 13, Lindsay Wagner.
Have we seen Lindsay play yet this game?
She was in the first half. Remember,
she was.
There's Peters for 3 from the left side. No good. Rebounded by Wagner. I think the Bionic Woman's in the TV show.
Oh,
her,
yeah.
Her
I remember that
real
reference.
name was Lindsay Wagner, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right.
The Bionic Woman pulls down a rebound. Nice pass inside to Newton. She's double teamed. Doesn't matter. Puts it up and in for the score. And Hastings is up by 8 with just under 12 minutes left in the second half. And Coach Dick calls a timeout.
Sit down. Full timeout. Sit down. Full timeout. Full timeout. Sit down. Full timeout. Sit down. Hey, who scored that? Hey,
Newton.
Hey, you guys, we just got to be more aware of the ball, right? Hey, defensively, we can't be over here when the ball's over here. They cannot throw a lob pass from here to the person who's right here, and then she gets a layup because we have people over here who are way too far outside. We got to clog the lane so they can't throw anything entry passes inside there anymore. Hey, let's go 12 for a couple possessions here. See what the bottom. That means Jordan, and Cheyenne. Have you ever played the bottom, or you just play the top?
Me?
Yeah.
I only play bottom.
Okay, perfect. Ella, you're up here. Cheyenne and Jordan, you're down here. Remember, we got to pull no matter what direction we pull out. Okay. Hey, offensively, We got to attack, though, right now. We're just catching the ball and standing there, right? Every single time, right? So, Ella, you're bringing the ball up the floor. Jordan Torres, you're starting side. Ella, hey, this is Emily. Whoever this person is, it's a slot-to-slot pass. Follow with the ball screen. You got to cut hard off of that. And then, Jordan, you got to get opposite that basketball. And she's coming down here. You should be right there, wide open for that. Or we have the other person who's here in this corner. Hey, when we run the floor, though, you guys, we cannot stop right here and right here. We got to stretch ourselves to those corners. What's that? Emily is. Cats.
I agree 100% with what Coach Stick said about on offense, just kind of getting the ball and not attacking.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Time to get in attack mode with about 12 minutes left in the second half.
And they can't allow that pass into the lane anymore from
McVicker. Stops Van Osdal's pass cold. Cheyenne Wilson from way downtown, just in and out.
Good hustle. Good hustle, Jordan. Great job, kid.
Wildcats will get the ball on the baseline.
All right,
The Wizard of Oz will take it out of bounds for
let's
Coach
get a bucket
Stick
here.
and the Wildcats. Back in for the Raiders, number 14, sophomore guard Emma Baker. She'll guard the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson.
Here we go.
The Wizard of Oz puts a little luck on that one. And
Nice
Torres
pass.
out to Peters. Peters for three, no good.
Good job,
Rebounded
Lily.
by Burke, back out to Peters once again.
Yes.
This time, nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice rebound and kick out by pick six, Lily Burke. And
Great.
that shot puts the Wildcats back within 5. Wildcats go into a little zone, and the Diamond will be called with an over the back.
River Falls foul, number 2, Wilson.
Is that her first foul?
Yes.
Just the first foul on the Diamond.
Okay.
Nice drive by Newton. No
Good job,
Rebounded
Jordan.
by Torres. Watch out
Take it.
behind
Go,
you, Jordan.
go.
Nice hustle by Newton. And Torres is going to be called with the tackle and the takedown. That'll be foul number 4, I believe, on Torres.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the ball game for the Wildcats. Double deuce. The hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. Good hustle by the Jet, Jordan Torres.
Mm-hmm. Every loose ball matters in a game like this.
Wildcats staying in a little zone.
I feel this is
Peters guarding Newton on the right side. McVicker from way downtown. The bank is open on a Saturday for freshman Keegan McVicker. And that shot puts the Raiders up by 8, 10:25 left in the second half. Plenty of time. Schwann's trying to post up on the block. She was open there for 1 second. Peters trying to find her. She kicks it around.
she has been open.
Lily Burke all the way to the rack, up and in. Pick 6 with a high arcing shot off the backboard.
Scooped it up there.
Brings the Wildcats back within 6.
All right, we need a defensive stop here. Nice D, girls. Nice job.
Nice rebound by Newton. Her left-handed, silky, smooth jumper from about 10 feet. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Well, the Wildcats are causing the Raiders to take some shots that we want them to take, but only problem is they've
been
hit,
going in.
They've hit
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Burke spins and wheels and deals. Loose ball picked up by Van Osdal. She takes a 16-footer, no good. Rebounded by Strain, and back over to McVicker. McVicker's a good-looking freshman. Long three-point attempt by Baker, no good. Rebounded by the Hacksaw. The Hacksaw all the way to the rack. They're going to probably call it. They called a block.
They did call a block on that one.
Yeah, she was moving.
Yep.
And the Hacksaw is going to go to the line for 2 shots. That would be an example of a tack move right there.
Mm-hmm.
The hacksaw got out the blade and started sawing.
That's a good analogy. And that's the 4th on McVicker. So we've got 2 with 4 fouls, Jordan Torres and McVicker.
Back in for the Wildcats, number 5, the microwave, Olivia Pizzi, and number 10, the breeze, Kia Strop. Back in for the Raiders, number 21, Maggie Schlattman. Schwan's second free throw, no good. Loose ball rebound by McVicker. Schlattman for 3 from the top of the key, a little long, rebounded by Strain, and her putback is good. Raiders back up by 8. Schwann's all the way to the cup, up and good. The hacksaw Jordan Schwann's is dialing it up for the Wildcats here in the second half. Rebounded by Baker. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. That foul is on number 22, Jordan Schwann's. That's her 4th foul. Baker's first attempt up and no good. Back in for the Raiders, number 12, Lily Newton. And Strain will take a seat. Jordan Schwanz will take a break. She has 4 fouls. There's a little over 8 minutes left. Nice hustle, rebound by Newton. Raiders get the ball back. Oh, that's
travel. There we got it.
Nice defense by Strop and Peters, and Newton will get called with the travel. 8 minutes and 1 second remaining in the second half. 41-34 your score. Hastings up by 7. Van Osel over to Burke. Burke looking for Peters down on the block. She finds her. Peters with a little jump hook turnaround and no good.
That.
She
good
fights
job,
for her own
Ella.
rebound.
Way to battle.
Picked up by Strop. Peters has got to get out of the lane. Backcourt violation for the Wildcats. Had a nice look at it. No good, though. Raiders will take the ball out on their side of the court with 7 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Schlattman from 3. It's a little long. Rebounded by Baker. Back over. Stolen.
Good job, Lily.
Going to be Wildcat ball. Nice hustle by Burke and Van Osdale to create that turnover.
Looks like the Miklas are cheering from Windy Acres today. We've got Julia Torres. Let's go Cats. And it looks like the Dairy family just got back from Christmas tree cutting.
And they did.
Good take there.
Rebounded by Peters. Put back up. No good. Loose ball rebound by McVickers up.
Good defense
Newton
there by Emily.
In the lane and rebounded.
Good job, Em.
By Van Osdale.
There we go.
They're going to get a reach-in foul on Lily Newton. That will either be her 4th or 5th, one of the two.
I think that's her 3rd. No, 4th.
4th.
And Newton will take a break for Coach Sherry McLeod. Ella Peters will take a break. In for her is number 20, Jordan Torres. Kind of a lob pass from Schrapp, stolen by number 13, Lindsay Wagner. And Natalie Kafflish will lose the handle. It'll be Wildcat ball.
Emily's playing some good defense today.
And the Raiders are going to put a little full-court man-to-man press on the Wildcats. Lily Burke blows by Schlattman. Pizzi, long two-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Strop. Strop looking inside for Torres. Good defense by Baker. Lily
Nice
Burke
move,
all
Lily.
the way to the cup.
Great move.
Up and in. Pick 6 with a layup. That puts the Wildcats back within 5. 6:15 remaining in the second half. Baker from 3. No good. Rebounded by the Wizard of Oz. She
Good
kicks
pass.
it up to a wide open
Oh,
Kias
darn
drop.
it.
Just a
Good
little
idea.
too strong.
She had her head down. Lifted the hand, but had her head down.
That'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Sherry McLeod, and the Hastings Raiders will dive in and listen to what the Wizard Coach Ian Sticht has to say.
Hey, right now, are we still in 12 out there?
Yes.
Okay, we're still in 12, so we got to rebound to the backside, okay? Hey, and then we got to make the most of every possession offensively. Be aggressive, continue to attack, right? Slot to slot pass, follow instead of ball screen. Right now, if you're standing and somebody's dribbling at you, you got to do something different, right? Because we're just closing those gaps. Hey, 2 things that we cannot let it impact us right now. Like, we don't care about the officials. Like, we got to get that out of our minds right now, and then we got to worry about ourselves, and we got to rebound. We cannot give them second chance opportunities. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Catch on 3. 1, 2, 3,
Catch.
Well, I like the comments from Coach Sticht. Rebound and don't worry about what the refs are doing. Worry about yourselves.
I think that's great advice for every game.
I agree.
All right, we need to play tough defensively here. No easy buckets. Make them work for every single one.
Wildcats still in the zone defense, what they call 12. There's a 3-point attempt by number 13, Lindsey Wagner. Second chance rebound. Rebound into the lane by
Good job,
Torres.
Jordan. Way to be strong with it, kid.
Stolen by Baker, but she kicks it out of bounds. Back in the game for the Wildcats, number 12, Ella Peters. And back in for the Raiders, number 22, Keegan McVicker. A solid-looking freshman. Strap wheeling and dealing in the lane. She kicks it back out to Van Osdol. Van Osdol all the way cross court. Not quite sure about that pass. Picked off by Keegan McVicker, and here come the Raiders. If you're going to throw a cross court pass, Melissa, you better put some zing on it.
Yep, make sure it gets there, right? Look like we're in a little bit of a stall offense here.
Wildcats in the little 1-2-2 zone, but they bring it out a little bit wider. Hastings going to try to play keep away here for the next 4 minutes if they can. Peters on Baker. Pizzi giving up a few inches to Schlattman. Wildcats go back to the man-to-man. Torres on the ball. Now Pizzi guarding McVicker. Hastings offensive set, bringing up some memories of the Georgetown-Villanova game back in 1985. Well, it's still a 2-possession game, Melissa. Now make that a 3. That shot hurts after they hold the ball for over a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma Baker knocks down a 3 to put the Raiders back up by 8. That was a quality possession by the Raiders. Pizzi stops and pops from 15.
Good job, Pizzi.
That brings the Wildcats back within 6, and Coach Sticht calls a timeout.
5 right now. They literally had a minute. They had a minute and some possession there, right? Hey, they're trying to take the air out of the basketball right now. Hey, so we're back in 5. We have to fully deny. We cannot let them get the ball reversed up there like that, right? Hey, and then the other thing is we just got to keep rebounding, right? Hey, offensively, we have to attack right now, okay? We have to get, it's still a 3-possession game with 3.5 minutes left. There's a lot of time left in this basketball game, right? We're just standing on the perimeter, though. Slot to slot pass, follow it with the ball screen, get downhill off of that. Jordan Schwantz, I want you in the 4. So I want the slot pass to her and then follow that with the ball screen to her. Who's ever, Ella, you're probably the one right now. Okay? Jordan.
I was going to say look to the roll for the pistol. Yeah.
Okay, so on the ball screen, look for that. Who is ever setting the ball screen then? That's Ella. You, Ella. Hey, let's get one more possession and then we'll have to go full court if we can't get. Okay, we can't let them reverse it though. Let's go. Cats.
Well, Hastings had definitely had some issues yesterday with handling the full court pressure. So what Coach Dick was talking about was give them one more possession, and then after that do man-to-man full court, which might work in favor for the Wildcats.
That press yesterday was not man-to-man, but I think that pressure might yield some results.
Van Osdol guarding McVicker. Nice pressure by Schwanz. Schwanz is going to go tries to hit Peters on a pass, but stolen back by McVicker. Peters and Newton and
That's
Maggie Schlattman is going to be called with a blocking foul. That'll be her 5th. And that'll be the 6th team foul. Both teams in a bonus on the next foul for the remainder. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this ball game.
Yeah.
They're just checking to make sure they had subbed out on that one.
Oh, sure. Okay. No,
in for the Wildcats, Van Osdol, Peters, Schwanz, Pizzi, and Torres. Peters at the point for the Wildcats. Sets the pick for Schwanz. Peters rolls to the basket. Pizzi kicks it over to Van Osdol for 3. No good. Rebounded by McVicker. Wildcats putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
Charge.
Jordan Torres will be called for her 5th foul, and Lily Newton will go to the line for 2 shots. Kia Strott back in for the Wildcats.
Newton to the line for the Raiders, shooting 2.
Jordan played a good game today.
She played a scrappy, hard-fought ball game.
Impressed with her basketball today.
Lily Newton up and good on her first free throw. Lily Burke back in the ball game for Emily Van Osdol. Newton's second attempt. It's good. Raiders back up by 8. It's been sitting at this 6 to 8 point deficit for quite a while now. Kia Strott wheeling and dealing. Ella Peters tried to get it to Schwanz, but picked off by Baker. Strop and McVicker going at it up in the front court. Blocked by Pizzi. Raiders will take it out of bounds. The microwave came down with some authority on that swat.
She did. I like it. And a smile on her face always, right?
Yeah.
Always a smile on her face.
Newton back out to McVicker. McVicker guarded by Strop. Strop all over like white on rice. McVicker. Peters blocks strange shot. Probably not a bad foul on Peters there. That's the 8th team foul, and Lily Newton will go to the line for 1-and-1. It's probably about that time in the game, Melissa, where you have to foul and put them on the line and roll the dice that way. With about 97 seconds left in this ball game. Raiders up by 9, and now it's 10. Nope. Rebounded by Peters. She's going to head down the court. Kicks it over to Strop. Strop up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Newton. Newton all the way to the cup. Stolen by Peters. Strop's going to get out wide to the left. Nice find with Schwanz. That one doesn't drop.
There we go.
The breeze up and in. And Coach Dick calls a timeout. Wildcats down by 7 with 70 ticks left on the clock.
Emily, check in. Sit down. Emily, check in. Hey, Emily's the trapper. She's going in for Jordan Schwanz right now. Emily's the trapper, so that means she's not guarding anybody. Emily, you're not guarding the inbounder. You're the trapper, right? Hey, we're all matched up, and we're switching every screen right now, whatever they're doing. We're in 5, and we're switching everything, except Emily, who's right here. Wherever that first pass goes, Emily is tracing the ball and trying to set a trap on that first thing. Yes, we're in full court, right? We're down here underneath the basket. We're in the same thing. It's still denial, right? You have to be in the passing lanes, right? We don't want them to make that pass. We're trying to get that initial trap, and then once we get that trap, everybody else has to be in passing lanes, right? Because we need the ball back right away. If we don't get it back within 3 or 4 seconds, we're going to foul them. Okay? Who has 4 fouls on the floor? Nobody? Okay? No, you're out. No, nobody has 4 fouls. Yep, so you don't have 4. So it doesn't matter, right? As soon as we yell out blue, we're going to foul, right? That means you have to foul them right away, okay? Wherever the ball goes, Emily is following the basketball. So if it's thrown here, she's following and trying to set a trap there. And everybody else has to be full denial. You cannot. No, I want you to guard your player right now. Yep. Let him pass it in. Then Emily's just going to chase the ball, okay? Hey, let's go.
And if we say blue, try and set
Yeah. So I have 1 timeout left?
Wildcats are going to need some luck here with down by 7 with 1:10 left in the ball game.
You're going to get that. Official called them twice.
Inbounds pass. We're not guarding the inbounder.
Everybody's going to be on the person, but she's not guarding. Everybody else should be on somebody out here.
Okay, wait, who do you have? Because I was supposed to have inbounder.
I have 12. I have 20.
Okay.
So we're not. Emily is guarding Emily is not guarding the inbounder, but she's taking that person. So you have to match with somebody else out there right now. Hey, let's get out there. Come on, Cats.
Wildcats going to try to deny the inbound pass and get a quick steal. If they don't get a steal, you heard Coach Stick's instructions to foul right away.
Yes.
When they yell blue. I would, if I were the Wildcats, I would definitely try to deny Lily Newton for sure. She seems to be the best free throw shooter on the court for the Raiders, from what I've seen in this ball game anyway.
And she's at the line.
Coach Dick sends Jordan Schwanz back in the game for some offense. Schwanz with 4 fouls.
She got a nice shot.
Newton's first free throw up and good. Raiders up by 8, 106 left in the ball game. We're going to need a couple of threes for sure, Melissa.
Yes, we are. Quick action and 3-point shots.
Newton hits both free throws. Peters back out to Schwanz. Strop's going to be, she goes to the rack. She'll be fouled by number 13, Lindsey Wagner. Strop will go to the line for 2 shots. Melissa, anytime you can get some points with the clock stop, that's a good thing.
That is a good thing at this point in the game.
Strop's first free throw up and good. Back in the game for the Wildcats, number 21, Emily Van Osdol. And Schwanz with 4 fouls will take a break during the defensive stretch. Second free throw rattles in and out. Lily Newton throws it down, way down the court to a wide open Emma Baker. And Baker's lay-in puts the Raiders up by 10 with 37 seconds left in the game, and that might be the dagger.
I think that might be
Lily
it.
Newton with the block. And she'll get fouled with the reach in, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Wildcats were trying to creep back into this one with some full court pressure. It worked pretty well, but maybe just a little too late.
She is a good free throw shooter.
Jordan Schwann's back in the game for the Wildcats. Peters pulls down the board, and she heads up the court. 3-point attempt by Kia Strop.
That's
She
good.
rattles that one home. Somebody's getting deep every time. Schwanz gets away with a hack. Kia Strop heading down
Get to Lil.
downstream for the Wildcats. Schwanz from way downtown off the backboard, no good, rebounded. And there's your final buzzer. Hastings with a 9-point victory. Final score 53-44. Wildcats lose this one by 9. Good ball game, Melissa. A little bit game was tighter than the score at the end of the game.
Absolutely. There's some good things to take away from this, things they did better today that they didn't do yesterday, and so they just can continue to build.
They Wildcats played pretty well in every facet of the game, but just didn't shoot real well tonight, and that's not going to happen every night.
Yeah.
We had a lot of buckets, just close ones, just in and out.
Yep.
Just in and out. And I don't know what our shooting percentage was, but in the first half it was 8 of 30, so that's under 33%. And I think the second half was probably about like that too. But Justin, your thoughts? Well, do you want to wait for the stats or just put a big red bow on this one?
We can probably get ready to put a big red bow on
All
it.
right.
It's up to you.
Your thoughts, J-Dub?
I thought they played better, right? Especially that first half. They had much more intensity and boxing out a lot better, making good decisions. We weren't making that first just pass when they weren't really looking. Like, we waited and made sure we saw what was open and made much better entry passes and got much better movement out of our offense.
One thing that I liked this game was getting Schwanz back on the block and getting the ball into her. She had a very good second half.
Yeah, her and Torres was down low, working hard,
Both
battling.
played real well.
Yeah, I mean, they were being physical, and when they do that, they start to play better. They get in a little bit more of a rut and get going, and we got a lot of fouls, no doubt about that, but kept going after it. So,
yeah. Well, we're going to put a big red bow on this one, and we appreciate everybody tuning in for Wildcat Girls Basketball. For Jenna Peters, Justin Wilson, Melissa Wilson, I'm Greg Peters, and we will see you next time on the Bench Warmer broadcast.